Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of April the 7th to the 13th. This is the card that flew out, so we're going to take it. This is your download message, and it says, ask Spirit for guidance. Let's see what you have here for your tarot messages. What do you need to see, know, and expect coming in this week? Keeping in mind that this is a general reading and not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Capricorn out there. So take what you can from it and throw the rest into the universe. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, here we are. First card that you've got is the Eight of Pentacles. You also have the Wheel of Fortune, karmically getting good news coming in, good luck coming in. Your next card is the High Priestess. Coming in next, you have the Eight of Cups. And your final card is the Queen of Cups. Okay, so first of all, your download message is ask Spirit for guidance. Don't be afraid to lean into higher self. Talk to the divine and ask for their assistance. Holy Mother, Father, God, divine, loving light of the universe, right? So don't be afraid to sit in the silence just like the hermit does and ask Spirit for their guidance, okay? You'll be amazed if you listen, the signs you'll receive, and how things get done for you. Now, coming in with your first card, you have received the card Authority, and it says clashes with the boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. So this is your career or your life card. So some of you, it may be different. You may be locking horns with your boss or your supervisor or an authority figure at work. Okay, keep your cool. Remember, you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. Also, you may want to just choose a peaceful solution here so that you're not going to get yourself into any hot water this week. Be mindful of the words you speak, because words are things we can't take back. Coming in underneath that, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is that card of working hard. It's also the card of apprenticeship. You could be learning theory and practical work, or maybe you're taking on a brand new project, something new. Maybe you're joining a group or a club. But often this has to do with your career, where you're working very hard to prove yourself to the powers that be, who you are and what you're made of, and that you are a great asset. So keep moving forward in that direction. It will bring you satisfaction and success. Coming in with your second card, the focus card, you've got One Ring Circus. So, you know, often when we talk about a one ring circus, it's almost the chaos that we create ourselves, right? We keep going around, one thing after another happens in our life, and we call that the one ring circus. But it's also the card of independence, okay? That's key right now, that you step into your journey today and know that others might not have your vision or the resources, that you've got. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important too. Consider, also another aspect is to consider is, creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and someone else, okay? You can achieve anything at this time if you put your mind to it. So a one ring circus is what we create around ourselves moving forward, okay? You're doing that here. You're working hard towards a goal. And look what it brings you in. It brings you in the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune can turn both ways, and that's why you always hear me say, jump on that wagon, ride it hard, because you never know how long your luck is going to last. However, this is telling me that the hard work that you're putting into something here is going to bring you in the return and the rewards that you so justifiably deserve. Yes, you'll feel like the Wheel of Fortune's come into town. Coming in with your challenge part of the reading, you've got the card, the Path. So you could be in a bit of a dilemma where you're on that teeter-totter and you're not sure, whether you're going to go up or down. And this card says that if you keep your vision open and you keep your mind open to things that can happen, and you believe that things can happen by staying positive, doing the work, you're going to see almost like a new beginning. There may be a new offer, a new proposal, some new idea that may come into play that is really going to open your eyes, and it'll lead you to a clear sight line of knowing where you want to go. The High Priestess does her homework. She goes into the background, she goes in behind the veil, and she's able to find out secrets and information that's imperative for her to have in order for her to move forward in a successful way on her path. You may need to do some research. You may need to find out more information about something. That might be a challenge in itself. It's not sneaky. It's not conniving. It's you needing to find out information that's very important to you in order for you to go on this path. Coming in with messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got the Fates. Yes, the Fates. Interesting card, isn't it? Usually this is about trusting the Fates, trusting that what we're going to do, what is meant to be. The Fates is an interesting card in the aspect that it leads us to realize that, karma is coming in, acceptance that there are things we can't change, and knowing what things are, okay, and what things we can change. So, you know what, with this card, I always say, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and the courage to change the things I can, and the best line, the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life that we will never have control over, and we just have to roll over and accept that, okay? Now's the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, Spirit, and the other person by moving on. If you're in a relationship, okay, trust that if it's not working out, you're going to move on. And in business and the material part of your life, your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now, maybe, and you're being invited to accept just the way things are, what is. And that's unreservedly, okay? This could be a temporary situation seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose that you can't see that has been determined by the Fates. It could be a situation you're unprepared for, and you may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment, okay? So don't fight the situation. Ride it out and see where it leads. Surrender to it. And the serenity you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you. You're going to indeed find that this will work out. Okay, sometimes it's difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people, but fate is a mystery, right? Now is one of those times that you need to be aware of maybe you not being able to control everything within your grasp at this particular moment. You're on your way, you're thinking about leaving a situation and moving forward in a new direction. Something that might not have been fulfilling, something that might not have been paying you the return and the reward for hard work you've been putting into it, whether it was a relationship, whether it was your job, whether it was a project you're working on, whatever. But now you need to take yourself to balance, okay? Take yourself to center. You will be moving in a new direction, and right now you may feel that you're not sure where you're going, but if you get the information you need, you will. Moving at the end of the week, possible future energy, you've got the Flamingo Spirit. And it says, this is very interesting because this whole reading connects to this. Embrace the in-between. You know how we see a flamingo always standing on one foot and they're not moving because they can't walk on one foot, right? But they're quite happy just to be there and levitate on that one foot. So be in the moment, okay? Just realize that you might be in between leaving a situation, because this is slow moving action here, okay? You're not quite balanced yet. You need to take yourself to center, and maybe you need more information, but you will be moving forward. This is a slow movement forward. Okay, coming in underneath that, we have the Queen of Cups, and this is kind, caring, loving, giving all the time. Okay, she's the ultimate mother who just steps up to the plate and gives her time. But there comes, in time, she may find she depletes her energy, and she may come to resent being pulled all the time and expected to do everything all the time. This is a card that says you need to do what's right for you. Okay, take time out, pull back. Do what nurtures your soul. Make sure that you're running on all your batteries and the energy that they have so that you can get out there and do what you like to do. And that's heal everybody. Be out there taking care of everybody else's needs, because that's who you are. You love to do that. And that's what this Queen's doing, Capricorn. Okay, you always set by example, Capricorn. That's what I love about you. And you are great achievers. I've always called you my little achievers, because when you put your head down, you excel, and you want to be perfect at it. You want to be excellent at it, and that's why you're working here hard with this Eight of Pentacles. You love to be good at what you do, and you are. Okay, let's see what we have here. What do you need for clarification, verification, and validation? Coming in with the Eight of Pentacles, you have that Leap of Faith card. So yeah, you're on a journey here. And like it said here, embrace the in-between, right? You're on a path, but you need to get more information here. This is a card of prepping. Remember I say don't jump off that off that cliff without checking your parachute. That's being prepared, doing everything that's important here, that's right. Okay, and then you're going to be embarking on a brand new beginning because you're prepared here. Going in with the Wheel of Fortune, what have you got? You have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so, you know, this is a card of holding on, but also the extremes in which you have money, spend money, or save money. So she's holding on to her purse strings here, as you can see. She may be juggling money a little bit here and budgeting. You might be being very careful. Maybe you've come into something here where you're wanting to invest properly and hang on. With the way our world is right now, and we're not getting into politics, but you know what I'm talking about, people are being mindful of their spending. They're not going out there and just buying here every little thing that catches their interest, okay, and their fancy. They're being very careful. You could be holding on to money. Coming in with the High Priestess, you've got the Eight of Wands, fast-moving action. Yes, if things have been a bit slow, guess what? Momentum's going to pick up and you're going to be hitting the ground running. So I would tie up those bootlaces if I were you. You're about to embark on a new path here. And you're going to find that if things were slow, things will start to pick up. Now, there's other meanings to this card. It can be the Wands of Cupid coming in. Somebody new could possibly coming into your life, stirring your interest and getting your creative juices flowing. Or you could be planning a flight because these are flying wands. Moving in with the Eight of Cups, you've got the best card in the deck, and that is the Sun. All over well-being, good luck, good karma, return to physical, emotional, mental, and good health in general. Don't take my word as I'm not a doctor. However, this card often refers to all over well-being. So you're going to have a clear sight line. You're walking in your glow and light. You're able to see where you want to go, and you're seeing the return for your hard work and effort coming in the form of reward. So this is beautiful. Queen of Cups, doing what's right for you. You have the Two of Cups. You could be connecting with somebody in partnership, whether it's in romance or in business. You may find that the two of you are very different, but remember, opposites attract. Sharing a lot of dialogue and communication is very important at this time, okay, to make peace or amends with somebody as well. Well, my beautiful Capricorns, this is your general reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I will see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorn.